Free to play! Let's talk about free to play games. God, I'm not a fan of free to play games. I'm not a fan. I like the idea that you can play the game for free. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. What I don't like is there's a saying called pay to win, where a lot of free to play games, they suffer from pay to win itis, where you have to purchase a lot of in-game items in order to, you know, get anywhere in the game. It's the reason why I cannot stand mobile games. Just, I just want to like kind of, the way I want to do it is I want to put down, you know, the asking price and get all the content of the game. That's like kind of how they used to work. But now you put down some money and then they kind of go, oh, you can, you know, buy some like coins or whatever, and you won't have to wait as long for this countdown timer. And good lord, is it successful? Like let's not get that wrong there. Successful for the people who make the games, because people buy free to play items in microtransactions, and I don't know why. And oh god. So, in comparison, let's talk about a game called Toxxik. It's a arena FPS, old school arena FPS in the veins of Quake, Doom, that sort of thing. It's been in development, I don't know how long it's been in development, probably quite a while, but it's been in early access for over 2 years. No, just under 2 years, I think. And they recently announced they're about to hit version 1.0 with the full Steam release of the game. I've been following this game for quite a while. They've recently announced they're going to be releasing a free version, but not a free-to-play version. Okay, bear with me. So, they're not defining it as a free-to-play game. So there aren't, I assume, going to be any kind of microtransactions, that sort of thing. You're not going to be paying money for in-game items, which, in my opinion, I feel like you should be getting when you pay for the game. You should be getting the in-game items when you've paid for the game. That's my view on that thing. But they're not defining this as a free-to-play game, and they're not defining it as a demo, which is interesting, because it's kind of a demo. Kind of a demo, but not quite a demo. So they're releasing 2 versions of the game. Well, one version of the game, but one version where you can pay outright full price, you know, for the game, and a free version, which limits a few features, missing a few features. But the main feature it's not missing is the main game. You can play the whole game for free. Now, part of the reason why Toxxik is going down this route is because I think, at least, the player base is quite low. It's been in early access for quite a long time, and over that time, hype, when the first trailer was announced, you know, it got picked up by quite a few publications, and there was quite a bit of hype around it. The launch reveal trailers got quite a lot of views, and it looked exciting. That's when I started following it, because I thought it looked like a cool game. But since then, it seems like, you know, a long time ago, you go through early access, you get quite a lot of sales, and then people kind of forget about it because the game's not launched yet, especially for small time, you know, developers like these guys. So that's part of the reason why they're going down the route of offering the game for free, but not in a free-to-play way. The only things that you miss, there's a whole checklist here. Free edition, full game. On the free edition, you get to play on official servers, you get matchmaking, you get bots and single player, you get all the weapons and all the mutators. Not all the maps. That's one of the things you don't get on the free edition. But in the free edition, you do get the core game, which I think is really good. I wasn't sure about buying the game when after it had been in early access for so long. I kind of lost interest. I'm going to download the game now on the free version. Hell yeah. And then obviously that means there'll hopefully be more players playing. Getting people to buy your game is difficult, but getting them to play for free is easier. So the only things missing are some maps, it looks like, some vehicles, the campaign mode, achievements, and there's a whole list of smaller things like a server browser and voting for the next map and stuff like that. Kind of minor things there towards the end. Maps and vehicles obviously quite major in the campaign. But generally I like this idea. I like this idea that they're not going down a free-to-play route, but they're going down kind of a demo. Here you can try our game for free, and if you like it, buy the full version. Rather than, here you can try our game and, you know, please pay, but you need to pay little transactions every now and again to get a better weapon or a skin for your character or something along those lines. Which, Killing Floor 2, man, I love this game, don't get me wrong. That's why I put footage up. But the game's still in early access. There was a lot of controversy as they implemented microtransactions into the game before the game's finished, while it's still in early access, which, I don't know, I think it's a load of bollocks. Tripwire, when Killing Floor 1 was released and was being played, Tripwire were kind of known for not making guns and like weapons and things like that as DLC. I don't think they ever stated it, or they might have done, I can't remember, but there was definitely the whole vein of yeah, you know, we'll make cosmetic items for DLC that people can buy, like item hats and character clothing and stuff like that, weapon skins, which I think they should be in the game in the first place, but there you go. So that it wouldn't make any change to the game to people who hadn't purchased said microtransactions. They kind of went back on that, and then they introduced weapons for as DLC. So yeah, not a big fan of that. Killing Floor 2, they have the same style of, you know, roulette type CS:GO weapon crate type thing. I don't like it, man. Like, fucking, it's like £2.70 for a key to unlock like one skin. It's crazy. I wish there was a reliable way to unlock skins through player progression. I don't know, Call of Duty, like, as weird as it is to say now, back in when Call of Duty 4 was playing, you know, you had to do a challenge to unlock a cool skin, and that was it. You didn't have to buy it, which I preferred. I wish they would go back to doing challenges to unlock content of the game, rather than making you buy it, which is not fair. in my opinion, I don't know. Anyway, check out Toxxik. I think they're doing the free-to-play thing pretty well. They're going to need a bunch of players for it to be successful. I think releasing this game as a free edition is a really good way to go about it. Hopefully it'll work out for them. And if enough people, you know, play the game, if it gets talked about, people make videos like this one, let other people know that there are ways to do free-to-play games that don't involve microtransactions and DLC. So the developer's called, I believe it's Reactor. So props to them. Good on you, lads. And let's see how Toxxik goes. Looking forward to it. Right.